YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? I hope you've all had a fabulous day so far. I've had a very productive day. As usual, some unexpected things popped up and I had to shift gears for a little bit, but yeah, all is well. All is doing quite well. Welcome to episode number 772 of Walking with Purpose Live. And I'm actually back at Red Morton Park because I couldn't get out to my walk until much later due to unforeseen circumstances. Again, not bad, but unexpected. Things come up and you got to shift gears sometimes, right? That's just the way life goes. But I'm back at Red Morton Park. I'm only going to do a couple laps because it's going to get dark by the time I finish my second lap. And there's really not a whole lot to say about this topic. But it pretty much speaks for itself. And today I'm going to be talking about I really wished nothing but the best for everyone. I really wish nothing but the best for everyone. That's how I've always lived my life. I've always taken other people's feelings, wants, and needs into consideration. But just because I take other people's feelings, wants, and needs into consideration doesn't mean other people are like that. Doesn't mean people are going to reciprocate that. And over the years, and now over the decades in my life, because I just entered my 6th decade. I've lived 50 years, so I'm going on my 60th year now, or my 60th. Yeah, I'm going on the 10-year, how do you call it? I'm heading into my 60s, right? So it's like, hey, Tia, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm just losing my verbiage there for a second. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you here. Yeah, today I'm just talking about I really wish everyone nothing but the best. I really, truly wish everyone nothing but the best. And I'm not going to lie to you folks. I didn't really have anything planned to talk about regarding this topic. I just felt the need to talk about this. So I'm just going, raw and on the fly. And I'm a very real-time type of guy. That's why I more so enjoy doing live streams than pre-recorded content. Don't get me wrong, I got to get back to doing some of that too. It's important. And YouTube Shorts and all that. That's all going to be happening on the main channel soon. If you have not subscribed, my God, that dude's going like 60 miles an hour in a Honda Odyssey in a residential. And then they just pulled into the park. That's just ridiculous, man. Someone's going to get killed one day because some dude wants to drive 60 miles an hour in a Honda Odyssey, which is an SUV, down the residential street and right by a park as well. I even wish people like that the best. It's just those people have no care for the world besides themselves. They don't take into consideration that the reason why the speed limit's 25 in the residential area and also an area where there's a park is because there's going to be lots of people, especially lots of kids. And if one pops out on the street and you're going 60, you're not going to have enough time to stop at 60 miles an hour. You're just not. And that further, how do I say this the right way? That further brings value to, I really don't wish harm upon anyone. I don't wish harm upon anyone. I wish everyone the best. I truly wish everyone the best, right? I'll come out and say that I'm at a loss for words. Today I'm at a loss for words because, I continue to see things on YouTube, in the real world, etc. I continue to just see people do the most hateful, harmful things to other innocent people. And it really, really saddens me. There was a young man walking over there, so I wanted to let him pass on by. Let me come on over here to this side. Like I said, I continue to see things that many people are doing nowadays, online and offline. And it really saddens me. It just really saddens me. And some of it involves me as an innocent bystander, right? Other parts of it involve other people, right? But I'll come out and tell you this. Because like I said, I'm going on the fly today. I didn't really have anything planned. I just knew I wanted to talk about this topic. I just wanted to talk about this topic for whatever reason, right? Car's pulling around slowly. Let me remember what I was going to say here. I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm in one of those very just low-key, mellow types of moods. It's like I don't feel the desire to yell and scream. I don't feel the desire to call anybody out or talk shit about people, and it's never been my desire to do that. I've dealt with so much of that, and I'm exhausted. Don and I have been deep cleaning our house. Our in-law unit in the house. It's 2,000 square feet, and I've been working on the bathroom. between last night and this morning, I spent about 5 hours in the bathroom, cleaning the shower and the towel around it in the bath, and getting all the um, grout clean, which is difficult to do. Getting all the water stains off of the glass, shower door and the glass side panels. Then I did the sink area. What do they call it? The bathroom vanity, right where the sink is, and the mirror, and the tile, and then the grout, and all that. And it just took a lot of time. And when you have dogs, things get, dirty quicker, and it is what it is when you have more people living with you. I'm used to living by myself, and I've got Dawn and 2 dogs now, and so it requires a lot more cleaning. So I've been just focused on that, and that's taken a lot of my energy. It takes energy to do that, right? And it's like, after accomplishing that and feeling drained, you still feel accomplished, right? You're drained, but you feel accomplished. When you come out here on YouTube, for example, and you're going back and forth with people, and even if you're right and they're just antagonizing you for a reaction and you're trying to stand up for yourself, right? You drain so much energy, but what the fuck do you really accomplish? Nothing. You're wasting energy for nothing. And if I could go back to every single instance where I've wasted time and energy reacting or responding to people that really don't mean a thing, right? They're just trolls, haters, etc., right? The amount of time wasted. You got to look at that. How much of a lost opportunity was all of that? How much of a lost opportunity was all that time wasted? You sit there and you think about that when you're doing other things like cleaning your bathroom and cleaning the toilet and the shower and the bath and the bathroom sink, and then you're scrubbing hard and you're putting in a lot of energy and effort, and you're getting drained cleaning that, but after you're done, you're drained, but you feel accomplished. You got something out of it. What do you get out of going back and forth with people on YouTube? Even if you are trying to defend yourself, even if you're right, which all right, we should be back live. We should be issues with the final or the YouTube app. I don't know which one it is. It cut me off twice. I've reconnected. I think we're back now. Wow. I think we're back now. Tia, if you're still around, let me know if you can actually see me. I'll read your comment in just a few there, Tia. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, I'll get to all your comments in just a few. Sorry about that. I just don't want to lose my train of thought. So like I was saying a second ago, even if you're right to defend yourself and react, right? To defend yourself, right? Is it even worth it? Thank you, Tia. Yes, I can see you. Thank you. Is it even worth it, right? And how much time have I lost standing up for myself? I'm waiting for people to. People are coming out of the side exit of the park. They typically don't come out that way, but a bunch of them just did. I typically try to walk in areas to avoid as many people as possible. Not because I don't like people. I love people. It's just that I don't want to interrupt the show. I lose my train of thought. And then it bothers them too, right? They see the camera and it freaks them out, you know? It's like one big group of people. They popped out of the side. This is a rarely used entrance and exit of the park right here from the sidewalk. It goes right down this side of this house here. Anyway, let me read Tia's comments because I lost my train of thought regarding what I was saying. I had something really good to say and I lost it. Tia says, I give you props for still being kind to people after what has been done. You don't want to be like them. That's why I try to ignore a lot. I have to have my whole kitchen ceiling replaced from a windstorm last year. I dread the mess that's going to be. Yeah. And sorry to hear about that, Tia. I hope it all goes smoothly. That's something that I believe insurance should cover that. As long as it wasn't done by a flood, which it doesn't sound like it was done by a flood. You'd have to have flood insurance for that. And you probably aren't even in a designated flood zone. So I'm sure your homeowner's insurance will cover that. Because if not, that's going to be a pretty pretty hefty price tag on that. Anyway. I guess what I'm more so trying to come out and say here today is that I'm very disappointed at humanity. I'm very disappointed at behavior of people and, what so many people do nowadays to try to get ahead, right? It really bugs me when people are doing harmful and hateful things to me. And then I try to defend myself. And then they threaten to fucking sue me. I gotta tell you, honestly. And I wasn't gonna talk about it, but fuck it, I will talk about it because I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Hey, ODN, how are you doing? Yeah, I get it, dude. I can't stand people that resort to threatening to sue you when they can't come back with a better argument, right? So here's the new thing on YouTube to do, right? The new thing on YouTube. You gotta be kidding me. This is closed off? Are you kidding me? Family camp out entrance. So this part of the park is closed. Oh God, I have the worst luck, man. So now I gotta walk around the neighborhood. Family camp out entrance, first complete check-in. Huh. Camping out at the park. Wow. Redwood City's coming up with new ways to generate some revenue. Good for them. And it looks like they're building an Olympic-sized pool where the 49ers used to practice back in the 80s. Maybe they want to try to get the Olympics here or something like that. Redwood City's really upgrading a lot of stuff. I think at some point down the road they want to host the Olympics. Who knows? Let me see. Excuse me. Oh, man. There was a woman coming the same way I was coming, and she tried to go the other way, and I tried to go the other way to avoid her. Oh, man. Today's not my day. It's just not my day today, you know. But anyway, I'll just say it because I just don't care. If someone has a better argument than you on the same argument, and your only response is, I'm going to sue you for slander or defamation and all that, and that's what you resort to every time, then you really have no argument or no content. That's my opinion. You want to sue me for my opinion of that? Sue me for my opinion of that. I'm sick and tired of people making threats to sue for nothings, to sue over a difference of opinion, to sue because the things that people are doing to me and me standing up for myself are me responding to your point and having a better argument than you. When you can't come back with a better point or argument, you default to threatening, I'm going to sue you. Here we go again, people trying to be litigious, throwing that word around, right? ODN says facts. ODN is nuts. Whatever makes them happy, I guess. They seriously poke at you first, then get mad when you say something back and threaten to sue you while they steal your content. Right. So, you guys poke at me first, like ODN says. You trash myself, my girlfriend Dawn. You steal my content, you do all this shit. Then I stand up to myself and my argument is better than yours. And then when you have nothing else to say or nowhere else to go, then you threaten to sue. Is that all you got? Because here's the thing, I don't care what these people have anymore because I'm done. They're iced out. I'm not even mentioning them by name. I'm just basically talking about scenarios now because I'm done. I don't care what they say or do. I've been trying to ignore these people, and I have been for the most part. But they keep on making threats to sue me. You can't sue someone over a difference of opinion. You can't sue someone because my opinion is I think that Silicon Jail is paying people, and he is. There's proof of it. There's little proof, not a whole lot, but there is some. And the truth of the matter is the people that are threatening to sue me are probably getting paid by him. Probably is the key word there. So don't take me out of context and sue me for my opinion. Because if you sue me for my opinion, then I'm going to sue you for breathing fucking air, taking my air, right? I'm going to sue you for breathing my fucking air, taking my oxygen. How's that? Yeah, sue me for my opinion, and I'll counter-sue you for breathing my air. How's that? Tia says they don't have a leg to stand on. No, they don't. That's true, Tia. The thing is, that's not even the point. The point of the matter is a lot of these people, because they have no substance to create real content, they have no real content. They use threats and scare tactics to get their way on YouTube, right? That's what they do with me. All of them, they use threats and scare tactics on things that I haven't even done. I haven't done anything. All I've done is defend myself, right? They use threats and scare tactics to come off like the big bad wolf, right? The big bad wolf, right? I'll share a few things right now. I'll selectively talk about a few people. And I'm selectively not talking about certain people. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. This is my house. You have always made it clear they are your opinions. I wouldn't back down. That's me, though. It's not that I want to back down, Tia. I'm just tired. Like, this is all stupid. We're grown adults, right? We're grown-ass adults, and there are people in their 40s and 50s and 60s doing this dumb stuff that not even high school kids would do or grammar school kids would do. Like, the vile shit these people do for attention out here on YouTube, for whatever reason, views, money, whatever, right? Their behavior is worse than a child or a teenager. That's what's so surreal about it, right? You would expect kids to behave in this way, and some do, but most kids don't even behave this bad, even on the internet, right? I've really got to make time to take Dawn to one of these. Pub in the park. Yep. Well, the one in July passed. August 3rd is the next one, and then September 7th. I'm going to try to do August 3rd. I got to keep rolling. One more lap to go, and I got to go all the way around because part of the park is closed off. So let me ask you this. If you're going to come in here and question me on whether I've let the drama or not, I'll talk about whatever the fuck I'm going to talk about. Why are you paying attention to me and trolling me? You are invested in this more than me. You see, the thing is, you want my attention. So shut the fuck up. You can't come out and antagonize people and expect them not to respond. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. And don't say you came in here and triggered me. I'm not triggered. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of your piss poor, childish behavior. You want to come in here and say that this is the 200th time you've left the drama. Well, this is the 300th time you've antagonized me to try to start it up again, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up. And then I'm gone. Seriously, ODN? What the hell did they expect? How would you know whether I've let the drama or not if you're not watching me like a fucking hawk every day? And then coming in here and trolling, right? So shouldn't you be the one that backs off first? I hear you, ODN. I understand you've been harassed for 6 years. I would be sick of it too. Some have never grown up. You're better than that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Tia. That's very kind of you to say. My whole thing is this. These people like to come in here and say, you said you're leading the drama for the 200th time. Yet you're here constantly poking the bear. Right? What happens if you poke the fucking bear in real life? The bear will eat you after a while. If you poke the bear, no matter how nice it tries to be initially, eventually the bear is going to say, fuck you, and is going to eat you. Right? So in essence, you expect me to sit here and allow you to keep poking and trolling and doing all this, right? And not say anything about it? Seriously. Do you have any fucking common sense? None of you have common sense. You have no common sense. You have no common decency. Okay, we've got some loud Hispanic music in the background. That's what I'm saying, bro. You need to tell this college boy what's up. I don't even think it's him. I don't even think it's James. It's other people. ODN, do you realize there are way more people coming at me besides James? He's probably one of them. But it's more so people that have stemmed from James's community. Okay? It's more so people now that are coming from Tiff's community. Right? By the way, here's how good of a person I am. You probably already know this by now, Tiff. I retracted the copyright strike. You know why I retracted the copyright strike? Because I want to be a better person, and I want to show how unreasonable you are, Tiff. How unreasonable you are. And even after you trash talked me and you took down that fake apology video, but I screen recorded it, Tiff. Don't worry. I hope I never have to put it out somewhere else. I don't really want to. I don't care. But I got it regardless. But despite your shitty behavior, despite the fact that you're protecting your investment, you know you're getting paid. You're the one, Tiff, that showed me screenshots that I have still to this day of Silicone J.O., right? You were about to expose Silicone J.O., and instead he decided to pay you more to shut you up. He made you an offer you couldn't refuse. And then you went the opposite way. I still have those screenshots. Are you going to say those are fake now? Don't worry, I'm not going to put them out. I don't care. All I'm saying is that you people will flip on a fucking dime. You people will flip on a fucking dime, whether it's money, whether it's acceptance, or whatever the hell it is, right? And then when you have normal people like me call you out on your stupidity, because part of what you do is using me for your content, right? You're getting paid for that, right? Then you want to threaten to sue me to shut me up so you can keep using my content and keep getting paid to use my content? Or you want to sue me so you can incorporate that further into your content, right? How fucking pathetic and stupid is this? How stupid is this? That's what these people do to set up their next pieces of content, right? I've been threatened to be sued by 2 different people in the last 24 hours. All because I stated my opinions in a respectful way. They just didn't like the fact that I was right about my opinions. When you see, here's the thing. When you folks threaten to sue me, you're so triggered because you know I'm speaking the truth. That's why you're threatening to sue me. See, if what I was saying wasn't the truth and you weren't trying to protect your investment based on what I'm saying, then you wouldn't threaten to sue me to try to shut me up, right? How pathetic! What kind of a thing is that? You know, what kind of a play is that? What kind of a person does that make you? You're horrible YouTubers. You're horrible people, right? You have zero substance, nothing. But you know what? I still have love for all of you, and I wish no harm upon anyone. That's the point of this show. I have no ill intentions for any of you. But for some reason, you want to try to harm me every fucking day out here. Whether it's stealing my content, attacking my members, sending me fake supporters. Those were fake supporters. You know, Jigwalk's further proving to be more of a fake supporter. Now he's commenting on Tiffany's videos, right? You know, after I retracted, here's the funny thing, Jigwalk, silicone fake sock account. Here's the funny thing, Jigwalk. I retracted the copyright literally 45 minutes before I started my walk here. I retracted the copyright, made a posting, and you went and commented on that video once it became public. So obviously, Jigwalk, you've been a part of this for a while. You're phony baloney. You, Lucy, you're part of it too. You're phony baloney. You're trash talking people in Tiff's stream. You guys all tried to set me up, and I stand tall on that, right? And then you got Silicone Jo, who's on a different account right now, exposing lol cows. Is Silicone Jo on their new account, Silicone Jo from the West Coast. You're telling them they should request a refund. For what? They should request a refund? First of all, they're not going to get one. Right? Second of all, why? Why do you want them to request a refund? Because they paid me with money you paid them to come at me? So Jigwalk comments on that video and is continuing to pretend like he's really sad and upset that I banned him, right? Your behavior is fucking odd, Jigwalk, because if you were, listen, dude, if you have an educated wife with a degree and a good job, and she saw you doing all this stupid shit on YouTube all day, every day, she would fucking leave you, dude. You're full of shit. You're a liar. You're not who you say you are. And everyone that surrounds you knows that. And they're trying to lead me and the public to believe otherwise because you want to discredit me. You guys want to discredit me. And I'm going to call you out every fucking time. Jigwalk, you were a troll. You are a troll. Stop the game, dude. It's not working anymore. You're making yourself look worse. I got people coming on both sides. I got to wait. The jig is up, Jigwalk. The jig is up, Silicone. Final lap here. I'm going to take off my shades. Stupid, man. Stupid. Right? I have love for everyone. I don't wish harm upon anyone. I don't. These people, they wish harm upon everyone except anyone that's benefiting them. The only people that these people don't wish harm upon are people that are benefiting them in some way, shape, or form, right? These people that are threatening me with whatever, right? The only reason why they don't threaten certain people is because those people are helping them with their agenda in some way, shape, or form. That's called a fair weather fucking friendship. All right? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And again, if you don't like my opinions, respond to my opinions. But if your response is going to be, I'm going to sue you because your opinion is not right. It's an opinion. And it's YouTube. And no judge on the planet is going to take YouTube beefs seriously in a court of law. They're going to throw that shit out. But I forget about the court case. Forget about the law, right? The point of the matter, what's most pathetic is people that have to stoop down to the level of threatening to sue because they have no better argument to come back with. Seriously. And I could care less about some people's responses because honestly, they're the ones, like you said, ODN, that they poke the bear, and all I do is defend myself. I don't even want to engage with you folks at all. In essence, you guys are forcing entry into my house, which is harassment. But even then, I've let that shit go. And now I've just said, you know what? I'll call you out. And I don't even want to call you out anymore. I really want to ice you guys out. I want to ice you guys out. But you know why I can't ice you guys out? Because you guys keep making enough noise to the point of where it affects the people I care for, and I have to stand up for them. When you make enough noise to affect my audience and affect my business and my brand, I have no choice but to stand tall. But quite frankly, I don't want to ever talk about you folks again. At least you can do is give me my $2 back, though. What a fucking loser, man. Hey, Tia. Folks, I'm going through an area where I got cut off the last time. This is typically known as a bad reception area. If I get cut off, I'll be back. Tia. All right, we're back live. The same two spots over there by the overhang, it cut me off and asked me to reconnect. Now we should be fine. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat, please, if you can hear me. Thank you. All right, you know what? The car is waiting. I'm going to go. I'm waiting for them. I think they're waiting for me. Man, Jesus. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, folks. Thank you, Tia. What a load of shit, man. You know what I got to do? I got to do my beard soon. I'm getting close to getting caught up with the household chores. I've been doing some major deep cleaning with Dawn, like I said, and just haven't had the energy to do my beard. I got to do my beard. It's getting to be at grizzly bear status again. Give me a second, folks. Got some people on the side. I gotta be quiet for a second. All right. again, the point of this show is, wow, ODN with a $20, wow. Jesus Christ, ODN with the $20 super chat? ODN, that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen you send. Dude, that's a lot for you, dude. I know you've got your limits, bro. Wow, ODN, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Wow, man. ODN, that's, wow. Give me a second. Let me get under the tree over here. Wow. Let me come over here. Let me heart that and thumb that up. ODN, wow, dude. Are you sure you meant to send that much? ODN, I've never, ever, ever seen you super chat that much. And I don't even think you've ever super chatted anyone besides me. I'm actually doing really good right now. I've been working. I have a real job, unlike, really. God bless you, dude. Hey, man, thank you for standing by me. Dude, I know it wasn't easy, man. I know, dude, it's not easy to believe people and stuff, man, but thank you. That means a lot, dude. It does. It means a lot, man. It really does. God bless you, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, ODN, again for your $20 super chat. I'm not on SS anymore. I need to provide for my family, unlike ODN with a $10 super sticker. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude. Wait, you just went public with this, ODN. Wow. I think ODN won the lottery or something. No, I know you said you got a job, and you said you put it publicly, so that's the only reason why I'm going to talk about it. So you got off of SSI, or you were probably on SSDI. Wow. Congratulations, dude. I mean, honestly, ODN, I can't go that way because of the kid thing. I think a lot of people are coming to the park because of that camping out in the park or whatever it's called. Dude, thank you so much again for your 20 and your 10, ODN. That's incredible, man. You have no idea how much that means. You know what, ODN? It's not even the money. It's the thought, dude. It's the thought. The thought, like you. Hang on, I've got more people coming down the side of the park. It's the thought that counts, ODN, because I think I'm one of the few people, if not the only one, you've ever super chatted. And that's just, wow, dude. Thank you so much, man. That just... Tia, I've known ODN for the longest time. These people have put him through the ringer. And, you know, he's gone through a lot health-wise and stuff. And for you, ODN, to turn your life around like that, dude, that's awesome, dude. I'm proud of you, bro. Seriously, man. I'm proud of you, dude. Like, honestly, ODN, that's a defining moment for you. Congratulations, man. I hope you're doing something you enjoy, bro. Obviously, you don't want to tell people publicly what you do because you know they'll try to destroy it. But congratulations, dude. Much love. Proud of you, dude. I've already told people I'm serious. I got magic hands, but nobody believes me. Well, ODN, if it's coming from that same group that's been coming at me, I don't think those people even believe anything about themselves or believe in themselves. So how the hell are they even capable of believing anything that makes logical sense regarding anyone else? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't expect dumb and ignorant people to believe anything that sounds normal and logical, right? I've grown to learn on this platform when dealing with certain people, that's how it goes. It doesn't matter how much logical sense you make and how much you prove whatever you're saying. They will always find the way to disprove it or to downplay it or make you look bad, right? The most surreal things I've seen out here on YouTube is when you're a good person, you try to be a good guy like myself, right? You try to do the right things, and you're not bothering anyone, but then people insert themselves into your business for no reason, and they just try to take the opposite side of everything you say and do on purpose because they want to start shit as their content, or maybe they're bored and miserable and lonely. They're lonely and miserable as fuck too, right? Thank you again, ODN, for your $20 super chat and your $10 super sticker, man. It doesn't bother me because I know I'm doing stuff, and eventually the people that are questioning me are going to see it. Wow, dude. Well, that's amazing, dude. I mean, I would have believed you even if you didn't super chat, dude. All you have to do is tell me, hey, dude, I got another job now. It's all good. All right? I mean, I would have believed that, dude. I mean, like, why would I not believe that? But I get it. You wanted to show your support, and I appreciate that. You wanted to make a statement, and you did. You made a big statement, and I thank you for that. And yes, I think you want to see these people triggered. And I don't blame you for that, dude. I don't blame you for wanting to see these people get triggered by you donating to me at that level. And I respect your wishes. I understand where you're coming from. My methods are just trying to kill them with kindness, you know? My methods that I teach people involve killing people with kindness. But again, I respect how you handle things, dude. I totally do. I've worked most of my life, but I needed something I could do on my own time. It requires a lot of driving, but it's worth it. I've seen nothing but positive things from ODN. I don't believe the BS people say. The truth comes to light. You know, all ODN's ever done is stand up to the BS. Now, you know, there were times where ODN and we were so mad at what people were doing that, you know, we said and did some things to try to antagonize these people or get them to stop that we didn't mean. But ODN and I have never, ever, ever had any intentions to harm people, ever. All we've ever done is call them out on their BS and get them to stop, try to get them to stop. That's how it's been. I mean, I'll probably end up bringing ODN. I know he doesn't want it, but I'll probably end up bringing ODN back on board as a mod. ODN, you were right about everything, dude. ODN, you've been right about everything, man. I just, ODN, I still don't want to get involved. Don't get me wrong, ODN. I still don't want to get involved at the level you ended up getting involved. But the bottom line is, I respect how you've handled yourself and how you've handled things. Thanks, broski. Of course, man. Of course. It wouldn't be an ODN moment without the broski phrase. No problem, broski. Hey, Sue. Congrats, ODN, on your new job. Sue, welcome. How you doing tonight? Great to see you here. Folks, get your final questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in just a few minutes here. I'm going to grab some takeout tonight. I've been working hard, and so is Dawn. Dawn is at home resting. I'm going to call Dawn from the car when I'm done and see what she wants to eat. I'll go grab something real quick. Maybe her and I will have some IHOP or Denny's breakfast for dinner. No, we're not going to have a $75 hamburger or cheeseburger, right? Or no $50 pizza, right? You know, it's funny, Tia, ODN, everyone else. I've never ever had anyone, let alone a large group of people out here on YouTube, mark my every words. Like every single purchase I make, if I say, hey, I've got this $50 pizza here, and it's $50 because it's a big pizza with lots of extra cheese and all the premium nice toppings, right? Like a lot of these people, 6 years later, they remember things I said verbatim 6 years ago, like the obsession is real. And it's even beyond an obsession, ODN, Tia, Sue, and anyone else that's here. I think these people are big fans in disguise. They're big fans in disguise. Hey, Tia, how are you? Says Sue. Sue, furthermore, says, you're welcome, ODN. Tia says, pretty good. Can't complain. Thanks for asking. How have you been? ODN, God bless you, man. I mean, you made my night just by being here, but the fact that it's not even about the money, ODN, but it's the principle of the matter of you making those donations there to make a statement after knowing everything you've been through. And I know that you went through a lot to get to where you're at, dude. And the fact that you chose to donate to me, dude, that says a lot, dude. That actually means a lot, bro. It does. I'm not fucking making this up. I'm live here on the air, man. Red Morton Park. It's not Memorex. Remember Memorex? Is it live or is it Memorex, right? This is not Memorex like the old VHS tapes. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this, folks, and I don't know. If I have the energy, I might go live from the studio later. I don't know. I have a lot more I want to talk about. And most of it has nothing to do with these haters. It has to do with there are a lot of good things coming through my organization, the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. There are people that are blaring music over there, so I'm gonna have to go over here for the time being. I'm by my car, but I still have a few more things I want to say before going off the air. Hey T, I just want you to know that Dawn really appreciates. She really appreciates the communication behind the scenes. Dawn's really thrilled being connected with you and Sandra and Queen Helen Casey, and she looks forward to when we can get more decent women in that Genuine Networking Association (GNA) Women's Mastery Empowerment Support Group on Facebook Messenger. TS says, sorry, ODM says, no problem. Although Sue says, hold on. Sue says, Eli agreed. They hang into your every word. Sue says, furthermore, I am good just sitting in my hot tub listening. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night, Sue. ODS says, no problem. Serious about heading out that way, though I might be in your area in a couple of months. Well, dude, if you're in my area, then we could definitely hang out, dude. And I'll take you out to lunch, no matter how broke I am. Lunch, dinner, whatever. You, Don, and I, man. You can't ditch me. We're going to chill. No, I know that, dude. Absolutely, man. TS says this was a great stream. I love how ODN came out with this great news. I'm so happy for you, ODN. I really am, ODN. That, honestly, ODN, you know, what I really like hearing is people's success. What I'm tired of hearing is drama bullshit like in these groups, right? What really makes my night, here's what really made my night, is the fact that you said you got this new job, you're no longer on SSI or SSDI, whichever one you were on. It's the same thing. One's disability. Well, it's probably disability because you're not retired. So you were probably on SSDI. But anyway, and he said you're off it. Now you're doing great. That's wonderful, dude. That totally makes my night. I'm gonna tell Dawn when I get home. She's gonna be really thrilled for you. How do you get in that group? You got to connect with me on Facebook. And then you got to send me a message through voice on Facebook Messenger. We have to verify you're a real person, and then we'll put you in there. We only put trusted people in there that we can verify, because we don't want people going in there and then sharing voice notes or voice messages publicly on YouTube like they did in the past with Don, between Don and Coach Jay and his wife Anna and all that. They really played Don. And I tried to warn Don, but Don was so new, she wanted to figure it out on her own, and she did. Now Don's an expert, but we don't want that to happen again, you know? So we're very cautious about that. We've got a good filtering system or filtration system. ODN with the thumbs up. Sue says, at TI, right? ODN seems like a great guy. No, he is. He's a good dude. Sue said, I'll be right. That's sorry. TS is good. I'm very comfortable with Don. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. You are, Tia. Sue says, that women's group sounds like a bunch of nice women who support each other. Yes, they do. Yes, Sue. ODN's a good guy. Says Tia. ODN, I'm only good to people who are good to me. LOL, that's the way it should work. Sue says, okay, Eli, I can do that. My Facebook is 10 years old. Okay, wonderful, Sue. Wonderful. Yeah, facebook.com/Elias Melas 73. Facebook.com/Elias Melas 73. And I'll get to it as soon as possible. And then we can add you in there. Yeah, I got a lot more to talk about. There's a lot of good stuff um, happening at the GNA, the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. Um, I've got some changes coming. I'm going to be rebranding things a little bit all around. I'm still going to be Coach Eli. So to those of you out there that are hoping I get rid of the coaching title, nope, that's not going anywhere. But there's going to be some slight rebranding coming very soon. I can't say a whole lot about it right now because it's in the making. Let's put it that way. Um, but it's going to more so. It's going to more so define what we do here, what I do here, and what Don does. And I think it's going to bring us better people, more relevancy. I'll just put it to you that way. We're at 68 minutes. It's probably midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific. All right, folks, I'm going to get going. I appreciate you, Tia, and other people thinking this was a good stream. I think this was probably one of my worst. I really just went live because I felt like talking about a topic and I had nothing planned. It was just a spontaneous combustion about my feelings. Sometimes I just want to go live and share how I feel at that moment, and which is what I typically always do anyway. But today it was just totally how I was feeling. Like honestly, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to even say anything about these other people. But it got to the point of where it's like, you know what? Enough is enough. I can't just sit back. I can't just sit back and let people continue to threaten to sue me for no reason and try to use that as leverage to get what they want based off of my name and my likeness and all that. I can't let that happen. I can't sit back anymore, But again, my intentions are to ice these people out. Like, I don't want to talk about these people anymore. I don't want to talk about them. Now, one final thing. Again, let me mention this to you, Tiff, and you can play this on your show. You have my blessing to play this on your show. And I'm not filing copyright on you ever again, Tiff. There's a reason. There's a method to my madness, Tiff, and I can legally do that. I can legally file a copyright on anyone, as long as it's valid and legal. And I can also retract it anytime, Tiff, which I just did, right? But I really want you to know, Tiff, that whether you're playing a game just to make money, or you're just a semi-troll, or this is just your for shits and giggle thing that you do on YouTube. Like, I'm a real YouTuber. I have a real business. I'm a real person. And it doesn't matter what you think or what you're just saying to gain more traction, right? It doesn't matter what you think about my living situation, how I make my money, how I pay my bills. You keep trying to poke the bear. You keep trying to say my mother pays for everything and supports me and all this and that, and that's not the truth, right? What's it going to take for you to think otherwise? If you're set in your ways. See, here's the thing, Tiff. I don't think you care whether that's true or not. I think what you care about is what your audience perceives and donates to you for, right? So that's even more sickening regarding the type of content some people create out here, right? But again, I don't even care what you say anymore, Tiff. You can say my mother, pays for Don, myself, and my brother, and the neighbor next door. My mom pays for the neighbors next door and the other neighbors. You could say that my mom pays for the whole world to live. You could say whatever you want to say about where my money comes from and what I do and don't do. It doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want because I just don't care. The point of the matter is that No matter how much you keep coming at me, I decided to do something in good faith to show that I'm actually a good person and did something you would never do. I retracted the copyright and I want to be the bigger and better person. In essence, I'm standing down and saying, you know what? Hey, I think I made my point. I don't really want to cause you any harm. Let me take that back. Okay? Are you capable of doing something nice like that, Tiff? Or are you just going to say, oh, you should have never done it in the first place, right? Bro, two can play at that game. Read my last comment. ODN says, if I'm here each time I hear you refer to him as that, I will donate. Well, bro, I don't want you spending your life savings on me, so I'm going to refrain from saying that as much as possible. I, 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 you've done more than enough today, ODN. ODN, you've donated quite a bit for a long time, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Who knows what the future holds? Who knows what tomorrow holds or later tonight holds, bro? But here's the thing, Tiff. Best of luck to you. And best of luck to all the rest of you. If you're gonna keep making content on me, you can let it right into the sunset. And at some point, it's gonna fizzle out. Like there's nothing left for me, even responding to you. And I don't think there's much left in it for you folks. And to anyone else that keeps threatening to sue me or talks about me in a roundabout way or whatever, right? You do you. Do what you got to do. Okay? You do what you got to do. I'm going to move on. And I'll tackle things one day at a time. Okay? If you folks decide to do something stupid and something pops up down the road, I will handle it at that point. But until then, you know, if that even comes up, I'm moving on doing my own thing. And as far as I'm concerned, you folks are dead to me and you don't exist. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.